President Muhammadu Buhari has congratulated the Abdullahi Adamu-led Member National Executive Committee. The president says the unity of members put on display has aligned the party on a firmer footing for victory in the 2023 general elections. The president, who returned to the convention ground at the Eagle Square Sunday morning, along with the vice president and senate president, to witness and celebrate the inauguration of the elected party executives, remarked that the smooth conduct of the election raises the prospect of a mouth-watering APC victory next year. President Buhari, in a statement by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garuba Shehu, said, quote, "With the national convention now out of the way, the stage is set for the APC primaries later in the year, when the party's new flag bearers will emerge." And constitutional lawyer Wale Ogunade joins me to discuss the outcome of the APC convention. He joins me via phone. Good to have you join us.
Thank you for inviting me.
So let's get your thoughts on the convention, especially because most of the candidates emerged through consensus arrangement. And then we also saw a situation where the political appointees were not allowed to be delegates in this convention, and that's because of a court order. Let's get your thoughts on all of this.
Well, to me, I'm happy that the rule of law is taking root in Nigeria. Secondly, democracy is taking root in Nigeria. Concession or through election or through concession or whatever steps we do take, to me, it is better than what we've been having before, that after a meeting of this sort, what we have is acrimony and, of course, break part, and at the end of the day, even on the election day, it is always mad with violence and infighting. And it's even bloodshed or even killing of each other. But this one, the way everything went, to me, it's okay. It's a sign of democracy in progress, democracy at work, and work in progress for democracy, and the various steps that we take it. So to me, someone who is involved in this process and procedure, I give kudos to the president for managing the situation so as to avoid any violence that we normally witness during such meetings.
And the party seemed to be confident that this convention was very successful, and that there are no grounds for grievances, especially the kind of fallout we saw in the 2015 or 2019 election, rather, where the party lost about 2 states, and that's it lost Rivers and Zamfara because of the rancor within the party. But the party seemed to be confident that it did not record any kind of rancor because of this convention. But do you, from your observations, did you see any grounds for legal fallout?
Well, there can't be any legal fallout as far as I'm concerned. Why? Because parties have agreed. They agreed to a consensus agreement, which again is in tandem with the newly inaugurated electoral act. And to that extent, they may go to court, but I don't see the court giving them anything. They will just tell them that they are agreed, their members and the party have agreed. In situations like this, it's the issue of the party, not individuals. When the party has agreed on a system and in tandem with the rules and regulations, then definitely it is deemed that it is settled. So anyone who wants to go to court will just want to maybe make some noise or attention, or is a pretender who wants to seek relevance. That's all. But as far as it's a done deal, as far as it's concerned, the convention has come and it has gone. But no doubt, one will not look at wish away people who are aggrieved, and that's where the president and the chairman of the party will come in to mend fences and ensure that indeed they now present a common front before the electorate so as to see how they can convince the electorate that indeed they are united house, and of course bygone has been bygone. Just as the statement you read, everyone is looking forward now to the election proper, or the convention, the convention that will provide our present or to nominate or present or give us a presidential candidate and such at the local levels too for the governorship and of course the various elected
absolutely, and that's the primaries for all parties. Everyone seems to be looking up to who will emerge across all of these parties. But let me quickly ask you about it, because you mentioned the president, and he did congratulate those who defected, or celebrated those who defected from the PDP to the APC, about 3 governors, and then several lawmakers in the State House of Assembly and the National Assembly. He called it the major achievement of the Buni-led caretaker committee. And Governor Mala Buni himself also did say that they do not, and that those sacks has nothing to fear. I just want to get your thoughts on that, because I really want to understand where that confidence is coming from for the APC.
Well, the confidence will come because they are the ruling party, and that they think that indeed they have power, and of course to them they have been spread and they've been able to take away from the opposition such big fish as it were. But unfortunately the opposition is not playing the role of opposition, and I guess it has put members in the opposition in disarray, and since the APC is ready to push, as we call them, then definitely they will push and they will be pushed. And of course in local powers again they can pop to other parties because those ones seem stronger or even serious. And that's just how I see it. PDP is sleeping, is in a state of slumber, and one will expect that ever since the new executive at the national level has come on board, they will begin to fight and begin to work stronger. Even if they are doing something on the ground, people should see, to give confidence to some of their members who are sitting on the fence.
Right.
As you can see now, some of their members who are sitting on the fence have decided to roll to the other side, which I don't think is good for a party who is in opposition and who wants to rescue or grab power at the center within the next 12 months.
All right, thank you so much for your analysis, as always. Constitutional lawyer Wale Ogunwade, thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
And to security, Imo State is still battling for an end to security challenges. The State's Police Command has confirmed an early hour attack on its divisional headquarters in Obowo Council area of the state by gunmen today. Confirming the incident in a statement, the command's public relations officer, Michael Abatam, said armed men suspected to be members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network came in their numbers from the rear of the division. According to him, police operatives of the division and some of the command's tactical teams responded swiftly, engaging the hoodlums in a fierce gun duel, preventing them from gaining entrance to the station, and in the process, forced the hoodlums into retreating. The police said apart from the minimal damage on the transit camp and a vehicle, no life was lost, but a police operative sustained a minor gunshot injury and has been treated.